awesome! That ship is amazing!
I know! Me and my worker bots built the ship for me. It is able to access communication from my base while also travel to different places that are further and slowly faster than an airplane. I like to call it the Jade Transport Assault Ship.
That is amazing! But why do you have that ship here?
We are going on an adventure!
Yeah! Adventures are going to be fun!
Wait, really? We're going on an adventure?
Yes, companion bot. This ship is faster than an airplane. You want to join?
Oh, yes! I love to go on an adventure with you and Jade!
Then you are going to enjoy this one, and it's a long trip to that destination.
Oh, can I bring my crystal hammer just in case something bad happens?
Now, Jaden is going on a trip somewhere, and he's doing that with his phone behind?
Anyways, let's go! Shantae!
Jaden, you are not leaving without your phone.
Oh, I almost forgot about my phone.
Jaden! Do not leave your phone when you're out of the house!
Alright.
Guys, are we gonna start this adventure now? Ooh, that's where you're going? Yep, I recently know this place. Can I come? Okay. Yeah! To the Jade Transport Assault Ship! Oh, there is a rule when you're in here. Don't go downstairs, because the reactor, communicator, and generators are directly below my pilot magnet.
I didn't know there was a reactor.
Yeah, the reactor is what powers up the ship. The 4 inches of generator and the communicator is how I command my ship other than piloting it. For example, take a look at the passenger seat. There is room for 3 people.
But it's closed.
Transport assault ship? Open the seatbelt!
Opening seatbelt.
Wow! This is so cool! It opened the seatbelts!
Everyone buckle up!
I wonder how fast it...
That goes for you too, companion bot.
What?
Transport assault ship, close the seatbelt!
Closing seatbelt.
Alright, now everyone must stay in the ship. This is going to be a very long trip, so make sure you stay near the seatbelt until we arrived. Got it?
Aye, aye, Captain Jade!
Excellent! Now let's go!
Okay.
And not a single piece of silk was wasted. So now, instead of having to both deal with my door and manually push myself out of the house, I can now be able to use the keyholes that it provided me to open and close. And the fact that it took stealth and resources to build this thing, all that harsh work paid off. Uh-oh! Humans! What is that thing? I don't know what it is. I must be seeing things.
Leysa! Come in, Leysa! We are coming to your ATG house!
Leysa? Ow! Who's making that noise?
Alright, we made it!
And about time too!
Psych!
Opening seatbelt.
Leysa! We have arrived! Hey Leysa! I have returned with Jaden!
And we are here to help you! Sorry.
Jaden is also my gender bend clone. Yeah.
Hey, Leysa! Did you invite more people other than Jaden? Two more? Since
Wait,
when did you get two more here?
That ponytail. I think I recognize it.
Hello, Leysa. I am Companion Bot.
That is my fighting buddy, Shantae.
Jaden, doesn't this girl look a bit familiar to one of my other friends?
Help her out.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, that makes sense. Are you kidding me? We are in Ukraine? Why do we send this trip here?
Guys, can we please get to the meeting so I can explain to them why we're here?
Fine.
Alright, people, get in there.
Huh? No fair! Why would you lock me out?
You're gonna defend our home while we do our meeting.
Fine.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you coming all this way with me.
You can count on the four of us.
Ah, Leysa, no fair. Why don't I get a chair? Fine.
Why? What? Carbuncle's teaming up with Russians?
I don't get it. But how is he able to survive?
Well, we are not going to let the Carbuncles take over the world. We are going to that factory and destroy the Carbuncle soldiers once and for all!
That's not the only reason why she brought you here. The Russians and Carbuncles are hiding a secret artifact somewhere in Ukraine.
Communist Sunstar!
That's right.
What in scrap metals is the Communist Sunstar?
Simply put, if something were to happen to that artifact, it will explode into a nuke.
A nuke?
Also, not only that, but they are keeping a super nuke in that base, which can blow up an entire country, including yours.
That means if Risky finds this atomic weapon...
Risky Boots is Shantae's rival enemy. She's the greediest, most evil pirate in the world.
That's boring.
Alright! Now that we know why we are here, we must waste no time letting the Carbuncles use this artifact to cause mass destruction.
Now let's roll.
to you, Mel.
Wait, where am I supposed to sit?
You'll get the job to defend my javelin on the trunk until we arrive at the secret base of Robot Boy. As I yeeted him towards his fellow, his neck got snapped so bad that his partner couldn't get off of him. And that was it.
Wow, this place doesn't seem as big as I expected.
Well, don't think that is it. Remember what Leysa said about that elevator? It can be bigger than you think.
But how are we gonna get that communist Sunstar?
Also, I need to know who's coming with you and your group.
All right! We're coming with Leysa's group.
Then I'll take the other half of the group then.
Then we'll do as you say, Captain Mel. I will not fail you. Awesome!
Come on, then. Let's head in.
Wow, factory hasn't even changed. And of course there's a security camera right there. What?
Why can't we just have all of us go in the elevator? Oh.
Then what am I supposed to do?
You think I'd let you off that easy? Only I know what to steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
But
You know what to do.
Leysa.
На нас напали! Удерживайте позиции! Отбросим врага!
Freeze!
Быстрей!
Y'all waited for me? Glad you survived that one.
Is that a smile I spy?
Oh no! A camera triggered the alarm! We've been caught!
Guess we're gonna have to fight our way through these Russian units. Big Bad Mel's gonna blow this door down. Oh, thanks.
Ugh, great. This place has an ID scan on the doors.
They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history. Security wouldn't have it any other way.
How are we gonna get in before more troops come in?
ID cards? Hey! Soldiers have ID cards in their pockets. We can unlock the doors through the ID scans!
Guys, you forgot one more. What should we do with him?
I got the code in my head. Got the ID card in my pocket.
Wait! I can't get in that door!
You can't fit through. But you have to stay in this room until we come back.
Yeah, just don't keep me waiting for too long.
Leysa, watch your ammo! Jade! Get some! I'll thrash the other one!
As you command!
Вперед, дальше, пошли!
Any luck? Yes! I knew I could trust him! Let's head downstairs!
I think we're clear. Whoa! There's a whole storage room here. I wonder if there's any javelin rockets that I can borrow. Aha! A rocket projectile! This will come in handy.
How much deeper are we into the basement? Ah, you gotta be kidding! More soldiers? There it is! This is probably the door to the Sunstar! Very well. Move!
Whoa!
Hostile detected. Commencing neutralization.
What the? A robot? And the blast door barely took damage! How is that possible?
Threat level red. Weapon status engaged.
Great! It doesn't work! Unless the code is there for another door. Let me get the soldier. I'm gonna need him for a quick moment.
Okay.
Hydraulic punch! No wonder you're strong!
Crime detected. Judicial circuits recommend immediate application of capital
so fast!
You're in violation of a security zone. Engaging hostile target.
Watch out! Thank you.
What the? Anatomy? Leysa, don't shoot him! He's our father!
Down now!
I must get to the star.
They wanted you to protect his star. Just the power of the super nuke back in Russia. Listen! That communist Sunstar's energy is being transmitted to the super nuke in Russia. If you don't take that thing out now, the super nuke will destroy the world.
Don't do it!
Artifact looks so identical to the black sun. Leysa was right after all.
Hero.
Now Ukraine is saved!
But still, we cannot stay here talking. Without that communist Sunstar, the whole place is gonna shut down in 10 minutes.
10 minutes?! My battery drained so much after all that fighting! How are we gonna get out of here?
I'm sorry, Father. We need to bring you out. This place is gonna...
What is that? Let's just get out of
Jaden! What is that in your...
No time for questions! Run back to the elevator! Now!
I'll get you out, Mel! Everyone, to the elevator!
Oh my gosh. That was hell.
You think?
What block scene was going on while you're gone?
We fought a ton of Carbuncle soldiers, battled an overpowered robot, and then we stole the communist Sunstar powering up the super nukes.
I wish you never told me about the super nuke.
Besides, I had never thought this trip was a disaster.
But look on the bright side. The Sunstar is out of the facility.
Yeah, and it's all because Jade nearly killed us for sending us to Ukraine for a near-death mission!
Jaden, the only reason we got on this trip is so that the Carbuncles don't blow up and radiate our country to pieces with that weapon.
If you ever lied to us that we're going on a mission to sacrifice our lives again, I'm gonna punch you in the face! I almost got incinerated because of you!
Calm down, Jaden. She is not going to bring you to a dangerous place again. No one will know this happened.
And now, we must do what has to be done. We must decommission it.
Instead of wasting energy for this, why can't I use it in my base?
No.
It was such a pleasure saving the world with both of you.
Who wouldn't live without you?
You're the best! Thank you, guys.
And thank you for helping me out with this mission. I would not have survived if it wasn't for you. Thank you so much, Leysa.
Bye, Leysa. Bye, Mel.
Do popatrzenia.
Phew! Finally, we're back home.
Yep. In fact, we are not going on that trip again.
I need rest right now. I've seen enough for one day.
Only 3 people survived that.
Yeah. Be right back.
Okay.
What's up, Dad?